Welcome everyone to the 2018 IRF World Championships of Racquetball. We are live in Costa Rica for the semifinals. I'm Laura McCormick and I'm joined by Tim Baghurst. We are about to watch Gabby Martinez from Guatemala take on Natalia Mendez from Argentina. Tim, what are your thoughts going into this semifinal?
Martinez still a junior, if you can believe that. Avoidable hinder given right at the beginning in this first rally. Martinez from Guatemala. I mentioned she's a junior, but extremely experienced and decorated. Mendez grateful for the short serve call, second serve coming up. Martinez has been playing at the World Championships since she was 12, which is just incredible.
Just outstanding.
And on paper is the favorite for this match, and you can see why. What a backhand, wide angle, crack rollout, side out 0-0. Martinez stands on the right side and goes down the right, as you see there, or across court. Snap of the wrist earns the first point. Mendez also stands over on that right side.
1-0 so far in game one.
Point given. Good serve. Ace serve for Martinez. Both of these are junior world champions. Mendez won in 2015 in the Dominican Republic. Martinez has won through the age groups until last year, where she lost in a tiebreaker to Mejia from Mexico. So this is going to be a great matchup. We saw the experience in our first match that we streamed today. If you're just joining us, Longoria won in a tiebreaker over Maria Jose Vargas. So Mexico advanced to the final over Argentina. We have another player from Argentina in this second semifinal. Will Argentina make it to a final? Martinez says, I don't want to. I want to go there myself. I was there 2 years ago. I lost to Longoria in 2 straight. I want to change the outcome this time.
I love that there's that contrast of experience in our first match previously when we watched Longoria and Vargas, and now we have 2 youngsters here looking to claim a new world championship title.
Both of these players, I have to say, have been extremely effective this week. They've played very, very well, and it's no surprise to see them both in the semifinals. Martinez, of course, not really a surprise given her pedigree and how well she did 2 years ago. But Mendez defeating Lambert from Canada and Racquetball from the U.S. to get to the semifinal. She'll have to avoid mistakes. Martinez, very athletic. You'll see her race around the court, able to hit winners from both sides, terrific hands. Mendez, more of a traditional power player with an unusual forehand. If I'm to criticize the skills of Mendez, speed and footwork are areas I'd like to see her improve. And in fairness, she has improved them over the last year, I have to say, watching her this week compared to the last couple years.
And I think Mendez is a player who, when she's on, she's really on. Looks like she calls a timeout now on the court. And so if she can regroup, she's coached by Carlos Quadri from Argentina. And Gabriela Martinez is coached by Tom Travers, who is the head coach for Guatemala.
Yeah, and you can see Martinez staying in the court. Why not? Oh, she comes out now, of course. Good timing. But complete control to start this game. Mendez needs to set her feet when she hits the ball. If Martinez can keep Mendez running, Martinez will have a lot of opportunities to attack. I have to say, Laura, Martinez has that serve on the right side, and it's one of the most deceptive serves I've seen. It's really hard to figure out whether she goes cross court or down the line. And, you know, Mendez is going to have to deal with that. No, Martinez has already hit an ace, one just short on that right side. You see Mendez slightly pointing to the right side. And there's a great example. It's an easy point, and Mendez just not able to get there. So if I'm coaching Carlos Quadri, where are the points being won? On the drive serve to the right side. That one a little high, you can see, came into the middle. I would want Mendez to cover the right side more than the left. Martinez doesn't score as many aces on the left side. Martinez earns a point. Replay, safety hold up from Martinez. Second serve coming up. Martinez wants a short serve. It was good, says their coach Travers. A point for Argentina. So Mendez stands over on the right side too. Watch her racket. No part of her body or racket can cross that red line going towards the front wall. If it does, she's not allowed to serve down the right side. She gets it very, very close. It's very hard for our official Valdez over on the left side for Mexico to see that from his position. Good point for Argentina. Seems to have settled down since that timeout. It was 0 serving 6.
Now Mendez has a kind of deceptive serve too that has been giving some players trouble. She really frustrated Frederic Lambert when they were in their match earlier this week. And so that was a serve now to the right side for Mendez.
Yeah, it's interesting that they both stand in this position.
Yeah.
What a get, Martinez. Shows her athleticism, stays in the point. And look at that. Mendez went cross court, hit the sidewall, bounced into the middle. I really like how Martinez attacked that ball. A lot of players would go back up to the ceiling.
(6-4) in game one. Martinez leading.
Beautiful from Mendez. Really liked how she took pace off it. Didn't lose focus on what she was trying to do. Hearing Martinez falling over in the backcourt. Side out 4-6. Little expression from Mendez. Not able to get that first serve in. Soft touch from Martinez, showing that she has that ability to change the pace and not always hit with power.
Yeah, such a young player with so many tools already at such a young age.
We'll have an appeal.
She's appealing.
One agrees, one disagrees. Second serve coming up. Remember, for a call to be overturned, both line judges must disagree with our official. And Martinez looks at the corner wall. That's a false serve side out. A rare mistake from her for serving 6. Beautiful for Martinez. Forehand pinch winner from the middle of the court.
And Martinez plays with such intensity. You can see it in her walk. You hear it in her self-talk when she's talking to herself out there versus Mendez, who is just like pretty content and pretty casual looking outside and inside the court. You know, she just has a really calm demeanor. She's not too expressive. She does seem really focused on herself. Unfortunate skip and a point for Martinez.
Mendez typically smiles a lot when she plays, seems to enjoy playing, but in big moments, you can really see it on her face. She gets very full of expression. That's a terrific retrieval. Snap of the wrist. Great job from Mendez just to stay in that point with a good defensive ceiling ball. But you'll see when the game gets tight, you can see it on the face of Mendez. She really displays her emotions.
Wow. Love to see that rip from Guatemala.
And look at how she walks forward to the front of the court. Very emotional player, Martinez. Will also be playing in doubles later this afternoon in the semifinals. Here's an example of the screen serve. We've talked about it all week. Advantage Guatemala from a screen serve. Really, our official Valdez should not punish Mendez from a screen serve.
Oh, Mendez right there.
That doesn't help the receiver.
Side out for Natalia Mendez from Argentina.
Excellent serve.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Great effort.
Another great rally for these two, diving all over.
And that's the difference of a semifinal. You're facing somebody that can get that extra ball back and then do something with it.
Oh, another great get.
Oh, not quite that time. Great athleticism from the young Guatemalan.
That is one thing that we see from Gabriela Martinez is she sacrifices her body for these points. Look at this. Diving get.
Almost got the second one, too. Smart shot from Mendez. Looks like Guatemala are going to take a timeout. Probably wise. It's 5-7. Martinez, in the last couple of rallies, has really had to cover a lot of ground. Might be a little fatigued and just needs to regroup. Of course, if you haven't already, appreciate your support by sharing our feed as we spread racquetball around the world. Hope you enjoy all of the replays and camera angles that we've had for you over the last couple days. We have many more matches coming up today. Next coming on this court is men's singles. We'll do both semifinals. Players are waiting for this match to finish, of course, but could be in for a long one right now as it's 5-7. Just a reminder also, coming up in a couple of weeks, the Senior World Championships in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I know we have a large contingent coming from around the world to compete in that. It's been growing for the last few years, run by IRF Hall of Famer Gary Mazeroff. Lots of round-robin matches, guarantees players. They'll be playing all week. Truly great event. If you're over 35, up into 95, Laura. We've had 95-year-olds last year competing in that. What a great example of how racquetball is a lifelong sport. Bad decision from Mendez. Should have gone straight down the line. Went for the pinch and left it up. Good timeout, Guatemala, 7-5.
Oh, that was a little weird and wild.
Yeah, it's unusual for Martinez. Beautiful from Mendez. Backhand pinch winner. Started with a loose return for Martinez. It wasn't a great serve. Martinez hit the ball high. 3-shot rally.
Oh, what a low rollout return from Martinez.
And the difference over on this right side between the two serving, Martinez hits the ball very flat and straight. Mendez tends to hit the sidewall and come in. We'll see what Martinez does here. Goes cross court. Again, I mentioned she's more successful going down the line. When she goes cross court, less accurate, less aces. Attacking the forehand of Mendez.
Mendez cuts off that serve. Martinez hits that one into the ground. 6 serving 7 in game 1. These women are fighting for the chance to play against Paola Longoria in the finals tomorrow.
That was a great match earlier this morning. Hope you enjoyed that one. Longoria winning in a close tiebreaker against another player from Argentina, Maria Jose Vargas.
Yeah, Paola won 11-7 in the breaker.
Should be an avoidable hinder. Good decision. Yep. Martinez doesn't like it. She'll appeal. Both line judges agree. Side out. I like the line judges, Laura. It still creates controversy because you have 3 opinions instead of 1, but it helps to alleviate some of the pressure from the official of always getting the right decision.
Well, I think it's a good advantage for the players too, because when they feel uncomfortable with the call, right, instead of just being frustrated right away, you can take it out on 2 other referees. And now it's 3 against 1.
Again, a 3-shot rally, point for Guatemala. Martinez also shifts over to the left and serves from the left side, but she hasn't yet in this game. Classic racquetball, high percentage.
Yeah, that's the nice thing actually about watching Martinez, especially given we've been talking about what a young player is, but she's so smart. She's so smart in racquetball, and the way she kind of uses Mendez's power to her own advantage and just plays clean racquetball.
Oh, great job, Mendez, again. Not letting the retrieval ability of Martinez to distract her.
Look at that get from Martinez, though. And then the splat winner for Natalia Mendez. Great racquetball.
When we talk about, Martinez being young and still a junior, but in many respects, we have to recognize that she has been on this level since she was 12. She's more experienced than many of the older players that she plays. Not only is she competing at the World Championships, but you have the Central American Caribbean Games that were held just a month ago. You have the Pan American Championships, the Pan American Games. She's been playing in all of these for years.
And sacrificing her body. I remember the first time I saw her at Worlds was in 2016, and I think she was, 16 years old. She went crashing into the glass, and the glass actually broke on one of those courts. She was okay, obviously. But you will see her diving, going for everything. She's just one of those natural competitors who gives 150%, you know? No, more than 110. I know everybody says 110. I'm saying 150. Being dramatic.
I'll stick with 100 because you can't give more than 100.
I think she does.
Well, this is a great match. It's very high quality, very few unforced errors. And there's Martinez. You can see I mentioned she can shift over to the left side. And what she tries to do is exactly that. Hit the ball behind her body. Almost a screen, but you can't call it. So if you look at those two small rectangles on the left side, she cannot stand in those in order to drive serve behind her. She's not, so it allows her to serve behind her body. It gives her some options. She can hit behind her. She can hit as she just did there. And then she can also add in the Z serve and even a jam from that position. Just really controlling this. I think Argentina should take a timeout.
Yep, you could see her thinking about that. She calls a timeout, Mendez there for Argentina in the back of the court. Good time for her to take a little break. It also gives us an opportunity to talk about an upcoming event happening in El Paso, Texas by two of our IRF personnel here, Gus Farrell and Gary Mazeroff, legends in their own right in racquetball.
Yeah.
They put on an event. It's the second bi-national racquetball tournament out of El Paso, Texas. They get players from El Paso, Albuquerque, also across the border in Mexico from Juarez and Chihuahua. They're expecting over 100 participants. Alex Landa was the champion last year. He'll be back again this year along with Polo Gutierrez, Alex Cardona, and Rodrigo Montoya, who we'll be seeing in our next semifinal here today. So if you're in the El Paso area or you want to take a little trip down there, check out that second bi-national racquetball tournament.
Well, we're back in here. It's 12-6, 3 points away from game one. Guatemala just short.
Wow. Incredible power coming from Martinez. You could see she put everything into that. She was back on her heels. 13-6.
Excellent crack serve from Martinez.
Game point now for the Guatemalan. Gabby Martinez up 14-6 in game one.
Again, you can see it's harder on that left side to get good points from Martinez. She's winning them over on the right. It surprised me. She gets a crack ace and then decides to serve to the other side. It doesn't matter if Mendez knows she's serving to the right if she's serving so well to that side. And yet she tried to shift it over to the left. Fault serve, way short. Now Mendez back in the service box.
Oh, and a nice low rollout from Mendez for a point. 7-14.
Great get, Martinez again. Oh, snap of the wrist from Martinez. She hits it so low. Can't retrieve that. Game point number 2.
Game point number 2 for Martinez.
What a serve. She gets it in that time.
Oh, nice shot from Mendez, keeping that ball in the front of the court. Second side out on game point for Natalia Mendez.
I'm really impressed with how much Mendez has improved her movement and her ability to play clean. She's always been a powerful hitter. She's always been a good server, but she's really improved her athleticism over the last year or two. There's a
oh
great
my
example.
gosh.
Quick feet to get to the back wall and then does something positive with it. Great shot.
Let's take a look back at that winner from Mendez. Rolls it out.
Not that time. Stuck on the back glass. Probably should have gone to the ceiling. Went for the lower percentage backhand pitch. Game point number 3. Oh my goodness. What a shot running backwards, Martinez, showing some of the skills that she has. She takes the first game 15-8.
Outstanding first game for these two women. Pretty close. It'll be interesting to see what happens in game 2. Martinez winning game 1, 15-8. We'll be back with more of the IRF World Championships live from Costa Rica.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly is one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
Well, just a quick review for those of you just joining us. We have more single semifinals coming up. Horn and Montoya and Pratt and Franco on the men's side. We're jumping into game 2 right now. Natalia Mendez from Argentina serving against Gabby Martinez from Guatemala. Side out for Guatemala.
Mendez got what she wanted. Cross court was a little too high. Martinez going to be very confident now, having taken the first game. Again, Laura winning down the right. Doesn't matter right now if Mendez knows she's going down the right, because that's where she's winning the points. Just short. She's checking with her coach whether she should appeal. Elects not to.
Oh, big skip.
Yeah, and you can see now a little emotion for Mendez. She knows she has to play better than that. Again, that would have been an ace. So this is where, if I'm coaching, I'm not obviously, but if I was, I would encourage Mendez to just take a half step over, cover the right side. Look, you're losing your points on that right side. Just stop that. Get into the rally, and good things can happen, as opposed to just allowing Martinez to hit great ace serves. And she's hit several already in this match.
Oh, she gets that one. Oh, and a big skip from Gabby Martinez. First point for Natalia Mendez. 1-2.
Well, Mendez will want that one back. She got it all wrong. Very difficult sometimes, Laura, to know what to do when you're in that situation. A lot of people will hit the Z up and around. Some people will just try and touch it into the front corner. It's not something you generally practice in training.
I was just thinking that's got to be really tough to practice.
Not a great serve for Martinez, and you almost feel like Mendez was too excited in that situation. Skips it in the floor. Down the line. Clean winner. Easy, right? Textbook.
She makes it look so easy. She has so much control. She's leading now 4-1.
And again, great serve down the right side. Mendez just pushes the ball back up. Martinez straight down the left side. Another point, another 3-shot rally. Oh my goodness. That's 3 in a row. We'll see a timeout from Argentina. No, we're going to see an appeal for, I believe, a short serve. What did he do? Rare skip from Martinez. She's played very clean so far in this match. It's impressive considering how aggressively she plays in general.
Short serve for Mendez.
Struggling with that serve today. Excellent ceiling ball. Mendez responds with another good ceiling ball. Martinez tries to attack it, puts it in the floor. 2 serving 6.
Oh,
nice
wow. How did she dig that one out? 3-6.
Looks like she's just going to go away from the drive serve and stick with this lob. That time Martinez hits cross court, earns the side out. Soft hands, Martinez. We talked about what do you do when you get up to the front of the court. Martinez, very comfortable, flicks it into the corner. Another point. Through the legs,
Wow.
Martinez. Oh, not that time. Really have to admire the commitment she gives in on every point. Martinez.
Yeah, she looks like she works so hard. Getting to every ball, she just goes, like I said, 150%. Above and beyond.
Smart. Again, showing some power across the wrist, flicking that cross court. Looked like she was going down the line. We'll have an appeal. Both line judges disagree. Side out called. Excuse me. Yep,
Yeah,
side out.
out, so no point. It's 3 serving 7.
What a shot. Perfect from Martinez. Playing with such confidence right now. I find it interesting that Mendez is attacking the forehand of Martinez. You'll see Martinez in action later in doubles, playing the backhand side. Maybe that's what the plan is from Argentina, but right now it's not working.
Yeah, I'm surprised. She just hits that ball so flat. And with such accuracy. Wow.
There's that point on the right side. I think that's at least 4 aces in this match so far.
She's just totally controlling game 2.
Beautiful soft hands, quick feet, Martinez. Timeout, Argentina. It's 10 serving 3.
Gabby Martinez totally in control of game 2. We haven't seen those power shifts like we saw earlier in game 1. For those of you who are looking forward to the next round of matches that we will be streaming today, we have that full schedule up on the screen. This is our single schedule. We will have David Horn versus USA, and then Rodrigo Montoya taking on the number 1 seed from USA, Montoya from Mexico, followed by USA Charlie Pratt versus Colombia, Sebastian Franco. If we look at the doubles side, we will be streaming 2 double matches today. We'll have the women's doubles, Guatemala versus Bolivia, another opportunity to watch Gabby Martinez. And on the men's side, we will have Mexico versus Bolivia.
It's going to be a great day of racquetball, I think. We saw some tremendous action yesterday, of course, on our stream. Hope you're appreciating all of the efforts the IRF have made over the last few years to really provide this live coverage of the international events. Wow. Martinez doesn't stop where she left off before the timeout by Argentina.
Yeah, not affected by that mini break.
Second
There'll be a
serve,
second serve.
short serve was called. I think it was, well, interesting. I thought it was a good serve, and really Mendez just held up. If it's a replay, it should be first serve, but, and Martinez is appealing. I'm confused now. I know one line judge disagreed. I didn't see the one on the left. Oh my goodness. Look at the fist pump from Martinez. Flinging her body to the left. Gets a racket on it. Good things happen.
Take a look back at that in the replay.
Unbelievable.
Gets that racket on it. Amazing. Puts her at 12-3 now in game 2.
You can see why she is a finalist from 2 years ago. She wants to get back there and play the athlete she lost to 2 years ago. Paola Longoria already in the final. Will we get a repeat from 2016?
Oh, good reach from Natalia.
Court coverage from both players in this rally. Smart shot on the line from Martinez. Fist pump to her coach Travers 2 points away from this second game. She's racing away with it, Laura. Just in fine form right now.
Nice down the line winner from Martinez, 13-3, game 2.
I think she's also trying to make a statement to Longoria. She wants a different outcome from 2 years ago. Great yet again. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Let's take a look back at this incredible defense from Martinez. So effective even when she's being defensive.
She's so creative when she plays racquetball. Really doesn't like to play ceiling balls. Finds ways to do things like that. Unbelievable.
What a way to end it with match point. She really just gives us a great show. Gabby Martinez winning 15-8, 15-3, defeating Argentina Natalia Mendez, which means Paola Longoria will be taking on Gabriela Martinez in the finals tomorrow. Let's take a look back at this match point winner from Gabby Martinez.
Again, you can see where most people would play defensively, going to the ceiling, keeping the ball up. She always thinks, how can I win this point with this